want to give a shout out. My favorite on it is probably Sia. When I saw that name on it, I was so excited because it was the first she was on our soundtrack, right? Yeah, but always excited about Muse coming back.
Right. Now that this sort of fame thing has gone to just a sort of crazy level, you know, are there any stories of sort of like having to like run underneath the ground and pop up, you know, and do these all escape, you know, Houdini kind of escapes and stuff? Is that real? Is that...
Yeah, I mean, you definitely use a lot of back entrances and exits, but I think for the most part, we go along for the ride. We're the same people, we have people behind us that kind of help us and think ahead, and we're just thankful to have that help.
Well, it's funny because I think everyone thinks it's really glamorous. In reality, you're like in a stinky service
Right.
elevator that like stinks of stale beer and whatever, and that's your back way in.
Right,
and
when we walk through hotels, we always walk through the kitchen or through the garbage or the laundry room. It's not glamorous, trust me.
How do you think, you know, the other thing that's really interesting about these, and I think, you know, they do it in some series, other series too, the changing of a director, and with that, do you feel, I guess, that you get, you know, a chance to say, God, you know, a New Moon, I really wish I would have made these 3 choices. Well, now I can make them because I have another chance to further this character.
Yeah, no, the opportunity to work with a character for years is phenomenal. Because usually you work with it for 2 or 3 months and you're done. You say goodbye and then you're right. You look back on it and you're like, oh, I wish I would have done this. And with this franchise, we're able to change things up and work with the character more, and the opportunity with new directors for each one gives us a different perspective on the character. Even though we've been playing them for a while, they bring something new every single time. So I love the opportunity to work with a different director for each film.
And tell me a little bit about the Wolfpack, because it seems some ways for you, you have 2 movies you make. You sort of make this love triangle movie, and then there's this other, you know, life that you have with this group, and, you know, they have their own little love triangle issues with, you know, Leah and Sam. And
yeah. Jacob does live 2 lives, because most of the Wolfpack, they stick together 100% of the time. And Jacob likes to veer off because he's got another special person in his life. So yeah, I mean, he's very tight with the Wolfpack, but a lot of the times he's got to do his business with Bella.
And what are you most looking forward to in the next chapter? You know, I know it's hard, this one's not even out yet, but there's so much buzz on Breaking Dawn.
There is. I'm super excited that it's going to be 2 movies. I think that was the only way to do it. There's so much to cover between the marriage, the baby, the splitting of the Wolfpack, everything. I'm definitely looking forward to doing 2 movies, having the opportunity to work with Mr. Condon twice.